In any case, welcome everybody to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Part 3 playthrough. In the last session that we'd played, we just came down from the sky and literally planted our feet, and then I had to save and quit. So, we pretty sure we need to go to the outpost next, and just see what we can find. I don't really have any plans at this point as to what I'm going to be like steering towards first in the ways of dungeons. I don't know if I want to do it the same way as I did it the first time that I played it on my own, or if I want to do this as just kind of like a, a varied experience. Oh, right. I forget you have to actually pick up rupees in this one. One of those wonderful changes that they made. Wonderful. I absolutely love it. Oh. And it looks like this does actually have the amiibo support, which I have failed to turn back on. So before we get too far into this, just for the use for you guys, amiibo support will now be enabled, and you guys can use any of the amiibos that are listed down in the About section. So feel free to redeem whatever you so desire. Alright, so heading towards the outpost, I suppose. We do not have the sailcloth yet, do we? Hey, Juju, how's it going? Did you watch Warehouse 13 yet? Out of curiosity. It's probably going to be a while, if I'm honest. No, we have not yet. We've been doing some Star Wars here and there, but really, we have not had a lot of time for TV watching in general. So it just has not been a lot of TV time. We also share the TV now with our 3-year-old, and he has a say on what's on the TV. For a part of the day as well, so that does kind of limit the amount of time that we've got available. So, but yeah, no worries. I haven't forgotten about Warehouse 13, but I will definitely let you know as soon as that happens. How's it going, Power? Sup, nerds? What's going on, Melar? How's it going? So, Juju, how's your day going? Power, Melar, how have your days been? How's everybody doing? We're just barely getting started here with some Tears of the Kingdom today. You guys are the first ones to make it in today, so excited to see some friends in the chat. Dork Army represent. I'm pretty sure I have Dork, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do.
Dork Army represent.
Yeah, I just have mine. I haven't added everybody else's in yet. I still need to do that though. Taking care of your sick mom. I'm sorry to hear that she's not doing so good. That's no fun. Hopefully nothing too serious. Melar, how was your stream earlier today? Did you get to finish the Chaos build? Or did the Chaos get the better of you this time? Okay, I need to spend a minute and try and get used to the controls for this. I did start playing some games on my own time that have kind of now confused my sense of controller scheme. Alright, can't carry any more bows, can I? Alright. Thanks for that, pal. Thank you for being a friend. Hammer! It's good, thanks for asking. Did finish. Had a lot of trouble against Ganondorf, but got there eventually. Well, I'm glad to hear that you finally made it through. So completing that Chaos build. Now you said, I know you said what you were going to be doing next, and I'm an awful friend and completely forgot, because I was completely distracted when I was watching your stream when you said it. So you'll have to remind me what you're doing next. Majora's Mask, that's right, that's right. Well, that's exciting. I know that you haven't always had a great opinion of Majora's Mask, mostly because of the lack of nostalgia. You didn't play it until you were a bit older. So I hope that you enjoy your time playing through Majora's Mask. Got teleported out of the tower escape by the Chaos build. No. That's irritating. Playthrough has been several stream playthrough because it isn't a randomizer. Exactly. I'd say that would probably be almost as much trouble as doing the doing one of the ROM hacks, if I may be honest. I'm trying to remember why there was a waypoint placed here. Oh, this isn't a waypoint. This is a rare item, isn't it? This is a star, isn't it? Not too shabby to be able to pick up a star piece right at the beginning of the game. Star fragment. A lot because of the chaos and the crowd control. Goma and Dodongo took me over an hour each. I for one think that I mean, I want to play the chaos build. I'm trying to decide if I will go as extreme as you did and offer crowd control, which honestly could make for a really good time when I get around to doing that. I've got a pretty long list of ROM hacks that I really want to do. It's not really long. It's I want to say like 5 or 6. I've got like 5 or 6 ROM hacks I would really love to do. And I think I'd like to do a Wind Waker randomizer as well. Those are all things that I'm planning to do after the series playthrough is finally, like, all said and done. Crowd control isn't free. There is a free version, but it's quite limiting. Yes, I have been so informed. I have previously looked at crowd control. Okay, we're going to stop in here, but then we're going to go and check out some of these shrines out on the horizon there. And, there. Just to get started. Link? Mr. Link? Is that really you? Where have you been? No one's seen you or Princess Zelda since you went under the castle to investigate the gloom. And that's when the castle rose into the air. Everyone's been so worried about both of you. Purah has barely slept. She's been trying to figure out where you two went. At the moment, Purah should be in that building with the telescope. Please, hurry there now. She'll want to know that you're all right. How's it going, Scorns? Any Zelda content from Sarge is good, in my opinion. And you know what the time zones are like. That I do, unfortunately. Unfortunately so. Time zones, they really are a bitch. Will Sarge finally build his kingdom? Will he be teary after Breath of the Wilds started to fade? Will he soon realize he got swallowed by the wombs of Ganondorf's death? Tune in next episode for Commander DBZ. Dragon Ball Z. Good old Dragon Ball Z. I still haven't seen any Dragon Ball Z. Like, I've seen some, but not in a very long time. I haven't sat down and actually watched it. That was another thing I said I was going to do. And I just didn't. And how's it going, Rar? You gave me a pretty good start there for a good second. Yeah, I was actually talking to Rar just a bit earlier about the Twilight Princess playthrough that I did on Heroes mode. Some of y'all were here for that. Remember the ×4 damage with the Ganondorf amiibo active? That was a good time. Didn't they say that she was going to be up by the telescope? I'm pretty sure that's what they said. What? That hair? Those eyes? Doc! Dr. Purah! The swordsman! The swordsman has returned! Hero mode with Ganondorf amiibo redeems. That were madness. It was. One-hit kills from King Bulbin. That was something. A smash. That was Sparta.
You're not a ghost, are you?
Blinky.
Hey. That looks interesting.
Indeed. Find it a black keyboard that takes a battery. Ooh, does it come with LEDs?
One step at a time. What exactly happened?
Purah, head of Lookout Landing. It has a silent mouse, though. Ooh. I mean, if you don't want the light ups, then that makes sense, but
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, discover a mysterious mummy. which
God, this
suddenly
already
began
feels like it was
its-
forever ago because it was literally a month.
Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purapad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here.
Then, are you saying you came from up there? Sure am. This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they the one and the same? So much of this doesn't make sense yet. We have to obey the master. Master! Master of Swords for pulling its blades? Perhaps. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the ruins falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you, and she gave you clear message to find her? If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. Sorry, just having a moment. I'm not going to say anything because there was a moment. But if you know, then you know. That settles it. I know that you only just returned, Link, but I need you to meet with the search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of this search is named Haz. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least. But we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I know not. How's it going, Iron? That's okay. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm counting on you, Linky. Let. Yep. Okay. Alright, and now we're supposed to head to Hyrule Castle. And we could do that, or we could go and find some shrines to do. Suppose we need to talk to Robbie as well. What a pleasant morning. Hey you! Do you have any idea how worried we've been? So that's the arm, huh? I overheard Purah talking about it. I see. Yeah, it's pretty weird, alright. Nope, now's not the time for distractions. That's got to wait until later. Anyway, I hear you've got yourself the Purapad now. You know that Purapad of yours can get a lot more powerful. I know its real potential. I've got big plans for that device, but first I need to help Joshua with her investigation into the depths. Oh, yes, then. I will head back to the lab in Hateno Village to resume my research. So once I'm able to finish up here, you should join me there. Alrighty. You should do whatever Purah says. Alright, fair enough. We'll do just that. Thanks for that hydrate, Scorns. Pretty sure I brought my water down here. So, I have a small story about my weekend, which I'll tell you here in just a second. Managed to mess up my wrists pretty good. I've already informed Mellar about this, but I didn't really talk about it in the server at all. Saturday. Saturday was just kind of a mess of a day anyway. Anyone with a little one knows that sometimes Your little one just is feral. For one reason or another, that particular day, the sun is just in the wrong place, or for forever what, whatever reason. Melar will get it. Can't say what it is about a particular day, but we were having that day on Saturday, and we went to go and play Dungeons and Dragons with family. And I had already put like a lot of thought and effort into this session. I was really excited for it. I was sure that it was going to be in depth, gritty, dynamic, and everything. Like, I had all these great plans for it. And DLC was just undermining that at every possible moment. I put him in timeout probably 4 times on Saturday. I don't usually have to put him in timeout. I had to put him in timeout 4 times on Saturday, and 2 of those were during D&D. So I'm just kind of like at my wit's end, and Kyo comes to me only about an hour and 15 minutes into our little play session, telling me that she's not feeling well, and I'm just kind of like, okay, fine. I guess we're going to play for maybe 1 more hour before we have to wrap up and go home and, forget this whole thing. We didn't get as far into the game as I had hoped for, and I was just thankful that DLC passed out in the car ride home, because I was so done. I was so done. Anyway, to add to my list of troubles, we get home, get DLC put to bed, and I go out to the car to go and retrieve the stuff from D&D, and I slip and fall down my patio. There's 3 steps in front of my place that go down to the sidewalk, and then my parking spaces are just in front of my house, just after that. So it's not like it's a very far thing, but for whatever reason, my HOA, who is in charge of doing snow removal, decided that it is not their responsibility to throw down ice melt. And I slid on the center step and managed to catch myself on the way down. I didn't land on my back, thankfully. I just landed on my ass and caught myself with my hands behind me. But it put a lot of shock into my wrists. And my left one's okay now, but it really hurt really bad that first day after. And my right one still is kind of a little bit messed up. I don't think anything's broken, because I do have, like, range and everything. It's mostly when I'm, like, straining or having to, like, pick up something that usually is what causes the most discomfort. But yeah, I just took that spill, and I'm just like, you know what, falling after you turn 25 just really sucks. It just really sucks. It just gets worse the older you get. So yeah, that was my Saturday. that wasn't wonderful, but we just kind of had a further quiet Sunday. DLC was on his best behavior after that, though, is the crazy thing. Like, I don't know what it was about Saturday. He just did not want to cooperate for any reason. It's not good. Hope everything gets better. Thank you. Try after 35. It hits really bad. I'm sure that it is. And I'm just not looking forward to taking any more falls. Not this year, not in any future year, That's the thing, is that I'm not getting any younger. So. Wow, this is so not the right way. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something. What did it say I'm supposed to do here? I missed it. Oh, we're doing perfect dodge, aren't we? That's what it looks like anyway. There we go. T isn't the only one like Jekyll and Hyde. Seriously, though. Do a backflip. Okay, we need to do a backflip. Yeah, no, I that's just a kid's thing, But, my goodness, he was just not going to behave for anyone. Glad he was after that. Yes. Effed up on that one. Nah. That's an easy thing to mix up. I get a lot of people that get very confused when I talk about DLC as well. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, DLC is my son. We are getting raided. Holy crap. Angry Angel, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Angry Angel. How are you doing? Build up power and release it. How you guys doing? Welcome again, Raiders. For anyone who's new here, my name is Commander Sargent. I am a Zelda variety streamer, and we do Zelda on Tuesdays, so you're welcome to the Zelda stream. We are playing Tears of the Kingdom. We're just barely getting started into this, but this is actually the beginning of the end of my series playthrough that I've been working on for the last couple of years. So if you've been a fan of Legend of Zelda, there will be more after we finish this series playthrough. I'm going to be focusing a bit more on doing some more randomizers and ROM hacks as well. So there'll definitely be some Zelda content here and variety as well. Fridays right now, we are currently working on doing Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and after that we'll be doing Spyro. After that, we will see what happens. Alrighty, so Angry, how was your day today? How was your stream? Oop, I'm misspelling stuff. I'm still misspelling stuff. There we go. Hades. Playing some Hades. That sounds like fun. I've never played Hades, but it does look like it's a pretty good time. Alright, and for any of my friends here that do not already... I'm pretty sure everybody here already does, but if you haven't met Angry Angel yet, she is a phenomenal individual. Go and check her out, because she has been doing a bit of... I've been seeing you doing some Bloodborne lately as well, which has been awesome. Oh, are you heading out? Did I miss that? I'm very sorry. I'm actually going to call it a night, bro. Glad to cut you a little bit. Lots of love. Sounds good, Miller. Thank you so much for stopping in. We will we'll chat with you again sometime during the week. Thank you so much for dropping in. Alrighty. And yeah, so again, those who know Angry Angel, variety streamer, you know, you do some pretty weird stuff, but I'm kind of for it, so definitely go and check Angry Angel out. You're gonna lurk for me. Sounds good. Ray and run for dinner too. I'll be back in a little bit. Sounds good. We will be here. We'll just be enjoying this the Zelda content as we do. So I do weird stuff. You're right. And Scorns, thank you so much for posting the Discord. Anybody who hasn't yet joined our Discord, feel free to do so. We have all sorts of fun stuff going on in my Discord server, from music, video game discussions. We got the memes, we got pictures, we do foods, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of just generalized discussion, including the place where I keep all of my scheduling information, any of my announcements. As I was just discussing, you know, I am a father. I have a wonderful 3-year-old who's sometimes a bit of a handful, and as such, I sometimes just have to forego streaming on account of family necessity. So all that information I keep in my Discord server, as well as a place for you guys to just continue to chat with me throughout the week, and participate in what gets played on the Friday variety streams as well. So I still really love how serene the theme is when you interact with these shrine and the statues at the end of the shrines. I've always loved it. And when this game came out last May, I mean, it came out for my birthday, and I kid you not, I could not put this game down. I even had to get the special edition Switch. I'm not playing this on my limited edition OLED, but there it is. The limited edition OLED has my other save file, which I did not want to screw around with trying to figure out. So I'm playing on my other Switch, my backup, my first Switch. Your Zelda was birthday last May. Mine was Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars, we aren't the same. But I've played both. I've finished both. Granted, I haven't finished this 100%, but I still definitely enjoy this game. Was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? We're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know? For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. My point is, lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? I don't really need any more information from you, so I'm gonna continue. Gotta get them 100% runs going. Boy, I don't have the 200 hours to dump into this game. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in finding all of the Korok seeds. I might get around to doing all of the side quests, but yeah, there was just some things in this I'm like, nah, I'm good. Move on. Next. Who's there? This area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link? It's you. I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading the search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. Alright, I think this is what they were talking about, yeah? Link? No, it can't be him. I can't allow anyone past here. This area is restricted only to those involved in the search for Princess Zelda. This is by direct order of Captain Hawes. If you insist on passing, you'll need permission from the captain. He should be in the first gatehouse up at the end of this road. Hold on, guys. I'm actually being hailed by my son. Alright, I guess he's just trying to figure out where I'm at. The streaming routine has been essentially shot for so long, I think he's kind of forgotten that this is what the Tuesdays are supposed to be like. But then again, it's been so long. I mean, that month alone can really change a lot, you know? I guess we can't go in that way. We've turned up nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh? You're the spitting image of Link. I bet if Captain Hawes saw you, he'd be so startled he might even fall off the gatehouse over there. That good, huh? It's too busy, I guess. Did you come up here to help look for Princess Zelda too? Yeah, me and a few others had the same idea. We all owe a great deal to the princess. We were hoping to help anyway. But the captain is way up on top of the gatehouse there. It doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. We just showed up without being asked. So, best to stay out of the way until we can help somehow. Ooh. I need to do some fusion. And just like I thought, the weapons here have all decayed too. I wonder if there are any intact weapons left anywhere in the world. What about the weapons? Hey, it's a new face. During the upheaval, all the weapons, swords, spears, claymores, you name it, suddenly decayed. I've explored many regions in search of weapons that might still be intact. I found none. At this point, I'd be surprised if there were any intact weapons left in Hyrule. They are also a real pain to repair, so the best thing to do is strengthen them. Which I suppose we will do. Okay, now then, we need to go up. All right, and more up, I believe. Oh, he's just over there. Keep searching. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive! And all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief. I'm not exactly in one piece, but sure. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain! It's Princess Zelda! Princess Zelda, she's safe! Wouldn't be so sure, guys. And there she goes. Wait, what? You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. Alright. And I guess that I am a messenger boy. Oh dear. Okay. Down softly. Here we go. Perfect. Melar has departed, sadly. He's no longer here. He said he was off to bed, Rar. Phenomenal love story, 10 of 10, IGN approval. Bro, there's an Elden Ring board game, and I'm like, bye! I must inform you, Scorns. I have backed it. I will be getting it myself. I've already paid for it. It's in a Kickstarter program at the moment, but it will be releasing after the kits are finished. I backed it almost a year ago now, and it's supposed to release around my birthday this year. So I'll be getting it for sure. And I didn't just get the basic pack either. I invested in the core thing for like $200. Looks so meticulous yet purty. It looks like it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm very excited about it. It just might be the only way that I can get Kyo to play Elden Ring. She does not particularly care much for hard games. So, oh, speaking of Kyo, she's indicated that she would like to return to streaming now as well. She wants to pick up where she left off with her Final Fantasy VII Remake playthrough and try to get ready for Rebirth. So, yeah, she's indicated that Thursday would be the day she'd pick up from, just as is posted in the Discord server. So I will inform her that you guys are excited about that. Moon, thank you so much for the resub now for 12 months. I appreciate it. How you doing today, Moon? Gonna hibernate when Rebirth comes out. True story. It's entirely possible. I'll try not to completely disappear. But, it will be very difficult for me to, not just want to put all my time and effort into Rebirth. Doing good, thanks. That's great. I think that you were doing a randomizer earlier today, weren't you? You went live as I was getting ready for work, and I'm like, I'm gonna drop in and nab me a taco, and then I'm out. Oh, darn it all. President Hudson, are you okay? Taco. Exactly. Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault, startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have a great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable! President Hudson? You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting those material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he is also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine. Oh, as I was doing before, I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place to let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson. I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. I'll leave you to it. I really should redouble my support. It's Pizza Tuesday, guys. It is, and I will in fact be having pizza for dinner this evening. For easy. Okay, now then. Is this going to be one of those easy ones that I can just do something dumb like this, and it's going to work? Was barely able to beat the seed. I was hunting for magic at the end. I hate when that happens. You have everything except for one thing, and it's like... Especially when it's something like magic, where you know that there's got to be two places it could possibly be. So, were you doing logic or no logic? You're going to post it on the Discord, right? I mean, it's just a Red Baron pizza doing logic. One was wallet locked. Gotcha. Okay. Can you not bother me? Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. He's standing. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Other was GTG. Gotta love that. Just put this right there. Get that fastened. And... Gee, I don't know. Maybe that wooden wall. Maybe, just maybe, huh? Who knows? Perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Veggie rice balls. I've had worse. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. Sleepover ticket? A lodging voucher for a regular stable bed. Right, okay. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs, and with that, I'm off. Who knows? Who knows indeed? Could have been anyone, or anything for that matter. Moon, you're pretty close to finishing Tears of the Kingdom, aren't you? Yeah, we're still I think it's great that you, Mellor, and I have all ended up playing the same game at the same time. But I guess you just take your time. You know, if you're enjoying it, there's really no reason to rush to the end. So let's take just a moment to do a few of these shout out things here. So first of all, we're gonna shout out to Moonlit Shadows. There we go. Alrighty. Anybody here who has not yet met the lovely Moonlit Shadows, go follow her. We've done randomizers together in the past, specifically on this channel, so I'd be very surprised if you're here and don't know Moon, because most of our communities are all mostly linked together anymore. But yeah, I think Moon is a phenomenal streamer. I just enjoy chatting with her through streams, through Discord, and playing some randomizers together. I think that is also really great. We're all pretty meshed together at this point. We really are. So much, and I feel like I'm kind of done with it. I think I've been working towards the end. Well, if you're at the end, this is a good time to finish that up for sure. So, but yeah, Moon, thank you again so much for that resub. I really appreciate you. Yeah, and everybody, please go check out Moonlit Shadows. She's does a lot of Legend of Zelda, also randomizers specifically for Ocarina of Time, but also some Majora's Mask, Nuzlocke, Pokemon games, ROM hacks, JRPGs, and some platformers. So, all very great things. And yeah, we gotta give some love to Melr21 to follow that up as well. So, Melr21. I have to wait. I hate having to wait. I hate this shout out system. It's so dumb. Makes you wait. It's all like, oh yeah, so if you want to shout out more people, you're gonna have to wait. Don't ever want to have to wait. I just want to shout out my friends and July 20th was my first Tears of the King. Has it? You've been playing for almost... That doesn't seem like it's right. Has it really been that long? It's like, that's been like half a year. It's been 6 months. I guess that does sound right. Maybe? I guess? I assure you, we will not be playing this game still in 6 months' time. I'm pretty goal oriented. I kind of want to get through Tears of the Kingdom, not like so fast, but you know, semi quickly, so that we can focus on doing some other stuff. I've skipped so many random Saturdays; it's really extended. Yeah, I guess that's true. I really miss out. I really hate missing out on Saturday streams, because that's pretty much the one time I have that I can actually get to you. Alrighty, and let's give that shout out to Melr21. You guys know him, you guys love him. Wonderful voice actor, variety streamer, currently working on Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom on his on some of his time, and he just finished up with doing a Chaos build for Ocarina of Time, which was it was just awesome to watch. Which he also implemented crowd control into. It was super chaotic, which, you know, it deserves that name, and we can all thank Manus for putting in the time and effort into building something just so downright ridiculous that it honestly kind of rivals some of the ROM hacks that we've seen here in the past. Also do around like 3 hours or so. Yeah, it takes me a bit. Explored a lot too. I mean, and there's so much in this game that it is worth exploring. But anyway, about Melr, he'll be doing some Majora's Mask here pretty soon with his voice acting. So if you don't already follow Melr21, please go and follow Melr21. Yeah, there's seriously just not enough hours in a day, I feel like, to spend with everybody that you'd like to spend time with, and to watch everybody that you'd like to watch. I totally get that. Okay. So this next one here, I have to wait. I hate waiting. I hate to wait. As Inigo Montoya says from Princess Bride. That's very comforting, but I'm afraid you'll just have to wait. I hate to wait. Okay. Alright, guys. If you haven't already, please go follow Scorns. Anybody who's been in my stream for any amount of time has come to know Scorns. We love him. He's a great clip maker, great content creator. He has a bit of stuff going on for him. I just wanted to give him the opportunity for a shout out as well. I'm really hoping to see some more streaming from Scorns here in the near future as he begins trying to put out some additional content. He's really into a lot of Resident Evil type games and Street Fighter, Tekken. Those are his wheelhouse. He's also a metalhead enthusiast, so if you're here hanging out with me because of the interest in music, you know, Scorns definitely has that in common. He's actually been giving me most of my music supply in the last year, giving me so many groups to listen to that I never know what I'm going to listen to day to day anymore. It's all so much. That's why Sarge got that the Lorna Shore swag tonight. I absolutely do. And I return to nothingness. Gotta rep. Have to rep. To be fair, though, I knew about Lorna before you, so I was already a fan. You just helped push that Sun Eater my direction when it came out, and then I was just like, whoa. You gotta get me some on that, huh? But yeah, Scorns, thank you so much for being a big part of this community and for supporting here. Just, you know, being present or just lurking, talking about music, food, video games has all been absolutely wonderful. So yeah, almost 2 years this April. Yeah, you've been phenomenal. Appreciate you. All right, guys. I suppose we should probably get back to this game now. Link, well, did you find anything? You were telling me that Princess Zelda was at the castle, and then she transformed into light and flew off. I've gotta say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval. For now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up some clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? What do you guys think? As far as regions go, do you guys want to start with Rito, Gerudo, I can't recommend that, Gorons, or Zoras? I don't really want to start with Gerudo, but I will if that's what people want. It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha! The number 3, my lord. Oh, right, I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing, and for that, we need the Skyview Tower. Probably where the game recommends. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Tower right now? It does recommend Rito. And honestly, the Rito is one of the better choices, I think. So, the tool that you get for completing that is it helps. It helps with traversing the land quite a bit. So, I think we're gonna go with Rito, and then we'll leave it up to vote after we do Rito, I think. Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info... Talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah.
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Okay, Doc. You can count on me. I always feel that movement options are more important than anything. In a game that is very based around the exploration side, yeah, it's probably best to unlock what we can for that option. Link! Glad to have you back, Link. My name is Scorpus. I have been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place at all, any at all, come right to me. I will answer as best as I can. Now please, allow me to open the emergency shelter. Hey, it's me. Open up. Well. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Don't mind if I do. Don't think there's anybody down here I actually need to talk to, right? Oh, hey, is that you, Link? I've been nosed down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. It's pretty involved. So I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Decayed? Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh, yeah. In case nobody has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over here. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Can't carry any more of them, but it's good to have things registered all the same. Should be given the music supplier role for sure. I guess my Instagram community really wants me to do video game reviews and soundtracks. It's official. Hell yeah, man. Get on that. Sorry, before I do any more reading. Oh, watch out, IGN. We got a new media outlet coming our way. If I put this here, and then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey, Link. You all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready. We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Wow. I suppose all the flares were necessary? For reasons? All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah.
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Purapad over at that terminal. So that's how NASA astronauts got shot into Earth's core. I learned something! I learned a thing! Cool. Alright, Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time, instantly. Same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Purapad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purapad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. Takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Paraglider. Right. It's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now, it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. Link gonna make Ezio proud with that grappling device. Yeah, I don't like where that's going. I believe I can fly. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. Alrighty. Vroom. Oh shit, I don't think that's where I want to be. Oh, is she not up here? Oh. If you say you're going to be at the telescope, you should be at the telescope. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all.
Yes.
Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. I help! Which one do you want, Rar? The list is in the About section. First report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldon to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting trouble in the southwest. And finally, there's Lanero to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. You want the doggo? Alright. Hey, Doc. I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way, too. I'll be here, directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what's happened to the princess. I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling the regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. I gotta find the goggles, she says. Okay. Yeah, we'll use the Wolf Link amiibo per what Rar has requested. We have the meat. Somebody let Arby's know we're taking over the business. Yeah, just so that you guys are aware, amiibo support is active. So for a low 50 channel points, you can pick any of the amiibos that I have listed down under the About section. Just please don't try to pick the same one twice. So far, we've just used Wolf Link amiibo, and the rest of them that are listed are good to go. The amiibos give me access to special weapons and some armor pieces that I would need to go digging for. Come on, please. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Oh, it's you. You know that Purah pad of yours may seem perfect, but it could be even more perfect. Have fun with it. Thank you. I'll select one here in just a moment. I'll need to head back to the lab when Josha's got the depths investigation sorted out. Come on, Goggles. Are you even listening to me? Huh? Yes. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying I want to go investigating the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into the chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Purah's favorite student, it'd be the end of me. The end! But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. Ocarina of Time Link. That was actually exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking I may give that one a shot myself, so, because I love this amiibo. This one's actually probably my favorite, if I'm being honest. What figure? Oh, Swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Yes, I've been acquainted. Thank you. Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. Meat's back on the menu, boys. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on 2 legs with the one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evident that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous, and he won't let me go. He won't let you go alone, you might say. Joshua, come now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your Purapad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. A perfect plan. Camera? You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Purapad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about your Purapad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures. Once we're down there, anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths, though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see, I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta! Wait, hang on. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all of this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks. But here, maybe this will help you out, at least. Some bright bloom seeds? Can never go wrong. Oh, and take this too. And arrows. Perfect. Chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you'll want to head straight out of Lookout Landing southern gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look out for Goggles for me. Alright. Second amiibo. Ocarina of Time Link. Here we go. Ooh, got some more meat. Got the Lon Lon Ranch fabric, which we can use to apply to the paraglider. Not bad. I don't think I ever got that one in my other playthrough. I believe I hear the sound of something familiar coming from the kitchen. Sounds a little something like a blender. But I want to do shrines. I'm really kind of fixed on the idea of trying to get some shrines done before we go gallivanting around in the depths and such. It is a little interesting that this entire area is very difficult to be in early on in the game for Breath of the Wild. The same area is the beginner's area for this game, which is pretty cool. This was probably not the easiest of the shrines to get to right away. There were plenty of others around and about. But we gotta start somewhere. Yeah, in this game we definitely want to try and get as many shrines done as we can. Knowing what I know about the ending. I want a new Doom game, please and thank you. I'd be all for that. Truly be all for that. What's interesting though is that last I heard, after they did the Ancient Gods DLC, they said that they had no other plans at that point in time for more Doom content. But that was back in what, 2020? So it's been a solid 4 year, well, yeah, 3 years since then. 3.5-ish since Ancient Gods released, I think. I'm trying to remember when exactly that was. That was, I want to say that was back, that was back when Reaper was still streaming. Back in a yesteryear. Mick Gordon won't be able, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to be a part of it either after what they pulled on him. March 20th, 2020, so almost 4 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Ancient Gods was one of the last things that Reaper streamed before he stopped. Is that the dude who did the music? Yeah, Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon is very talented and was in charge of doing the music for, or the soundtrack for Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Unfortunately, though, the nature of his contract is just kind of a little bit complicated, and it's just kind of really a mess for him to work with Bethesda on the game. And when they had put it together, he was actually underpaid for stuff that he had made as well. And a lot of his prompts not even actually... they didn't inform him what he was supposed to be doing for the music until... or like what prompts they wanted for it until like just shortly before the game's release. Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Appreciate ya. Keo made me a green smoothie. Rar says, we love you. She says, green smoothie. Quite delicious. Yes. I posted one of these in the Discord server, I think a week ago. Delicious. Yeah, they're banana, orange, vanilla, Greek yogurt, spinach leaves, and I think that's it. Oh, and apples. Apples as well. So, very tasty. Oh. There we go. No? Guess that just does not give us enough lift. I think we got the wrong concept here. Am I supposed to place them under, perhaps? Huh. That's not it. Well, I mean, we could always do this trick and just, I guess that's not gonna work. I was gonna use that and then rewind, but, which way are we supposed to do this? Oh, hey, yep, that is it. Smoothies are a fun time, aren't they? Controversies around him is something I don't support. I don't blame him for his absence. And he even co-written over 30 songs which are his. He left because the company didn't give him his rightful contract, so in contrary, he left due to other songs that weren't compressed. Yeah, I remember it was like there was a few things that were going on. It's like they didn't give him what they didn't tell him what the prompts were that he was going to need to write for until like a week before. Gave him ridiculous deadlines. They only used like parts of the soundtrack that he had worked on, and then like he was severely underpaid. Yeah, it's kind of a mess of a situation, but you know. But it's all under new management now, which makes me wonder how things might differ. Alright, so we got our first 2 shrines. Well, I guess that's actually our first 6 shrines done. Since we got the 2 on the island in the sky. You've spoken with Mick Gordon before. That's awesome. Talked with him briefly at one point before. I may have a discussion with him if I can. That would be awesome if you were able to put something like that together. I need to go over there, but I'm not ready for that just yet. What do you guys think? Should we discover some stuff down in the depths, or should we make our way through some of the story first? What are you guys interested in seeing with this playthrough? Continue. I'm going to finish up some of these shrines before we start really getting into the story bits a bit further. I want some more hearts and stamina. Level up a bit, whatever that takes. Sounds good. Yeah, the stuff in the depths. So, I'll explain it to you this way. So in this game, as everybody knows, you can create and pretty much customize things however you'd like to. Outside of the shrines, there is a little battery pack that Link has that is kind of his reserve for Zonai power that he is capable of utilizing, which powers his devices. Those devices only stay live as long as the battery has charge, and the battery does recharge itself. However, starting off in the game, it is a very small amount. It doesn't really go very far. And because of that, it does become desirable to kind of get a start on expanding that battery fairly early, as early as one can anyway. But at the same time, it also, it's not as important as some of the other things that we could be doing. So, the depths really is an expansion more on those Zonai powers and being able to keep your devices going for a longer period of time. So it's important, but doing there are no shrines down in the depths, and we definitely want to level up, get some hearts and stuff if we can. Geosin Shrine. How am I liking my Portal? I've really been enjoying my Portal, actually. I was surprised that with the PlayStation Portal, it's pretty low latency with what it can do. I've been mostly using it to play Elder Scrolls Online, but I have... That's mostly been because the game I was playing was a PlayStation Now game. I was stream playing The Force Unleashed and The Force Unleashed 2, and it does not support games that you stream. So, I suppose that kind of makes a little sense, I guess, which I feel is a little bit of an unfortunate thing. So I haven't been using it for much more than just doing ESO. But where I've just finished my Force Unleashed playthroughs, I'm probably... I've started playing Stranger of Paradise. And that is something I can do with my PlayStation Portal. So. Hardware limitations? Yeah. Yeah, there are some slight hardware limitations to it, but you know, I was able to do Elder Scrolls Online with pretty low latency, and I was playing it from my parents' house. I was able to play Elder Scrolls Online from my parents' house using the PlayStation Portal, and surprisingly had pretty low latency. Now, because it is a streaming device, it is worth mentioning that your experience playing on a Portal is going to be a little limited to how good of an internet connection you have access to. So if you don't have a great internet connection, your connection to your game may not be the best. But overall, you know, if you have games like Elder Scrolls Online, which really don't need precise timing to get things, or to really experience the game, the Portal makes for great, you know, casual gaming, or games that you don't need exact moment precision in order to play. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been a pretty good time. Okay, now there's a few ways to manipulate this, and one of them I think goes a little something like this. Oh, come on. No, not like that. Oh, I'm a dummy. And just do like this. Sometimes there's more than one way to solve a problem. Now hold on, did we didn't get the extra treasure in here, did we? There should be an extra treasure chest in here. Where was it? It's up there. Excuse me, guys. We're gonna grab that extra treasure. usually weapons and stuff, which are really good to have. Just needs to do something about the new Switch rumors, because my patience in waiting to get one is very low. Yeah, I've heard that there's, you know, stuff going around in the rumor mill, and really I think that we are at the appointed time to see something new from Nintendo as far as hardware goes. I'd like to see something hopefully this next year for sure. Because when you think about the Nintendo Switch, it's been around now for like 7 years, which is pretty crazy. Oh, even better than a weapon, we got an elixir. Oh, thank you for that loosen up. Let's see, we got another 52 minutes to make some progress in this. Not too bad. 25 minutes to be exact. No, I said 52. I ain't gonna be shorting myself. No more streams. Nope. Especially coming back from the holidays. Feel like we gotta capitalize on our available time. Alright, let's get that and let's get moving. Alright, so one more of those and we'll be able to, yeah, we'll be able to get another heart or stamina piece. Might actually be leaning towards stamina piece if I'm being honest. This November will be 4 years since PS5 came out. I've had mine since November of 22. Yeah, that is pretty nuts, isn't it? Yeah, it's hard to believe that the PS4 has been out for 3 years already. I'm trying not to look too much at the end of the year, because I know that that's going to come up sooner than later. What happened? Link, hello. Last time we met was at Hyrule Castle, if I remember right. Yeah, it was like earlier today. And the Boop War has begun. Dino Nuggy power! I'm Hawes, captain of the squad, one of the monster control crew. After our search for Princess Zelda at Hyrule Castle, I returned to my monster fighting duties. At the moment, we're closing in on a monster stronghold up ahead. Once we approach their base, we'll wait for the right opportunity and then launch our attack. I apologize if I'm being presumptuous, but running into you here feels like fate. I must say, nothing would be more encouraging than to have you, Hyrule's best swordsman, assist us. If we work together, I'm sure we could bring peace back to this land. Yeah, sure, why not? Yo, bozos. I got beef. I got a lot of it. Ow. Ow. Okay, no dying. Speaking of beef, let's, oh wait, I think I've got some meals here. Fruit and mushroom mix. Cold resistance. Oh, shoot. Veggie rice balls. I'm just gonna eat some apples. If I have them. Maybe I don't. Ah, here we go. Some of these guys are kind of rude, not gonna lie. Zonite sword. Now is not the time for chatting. Oh! Oh dear. Dino Nuggies sound good. Yeah, it's come up a time or two, but I guess that there is not easy access to Dino Nuggies in your area, at least as far as Rar's been able to tell us. Victory is ours. Bravo, everyone. Link, I'm so grateful for everything you did for us. If you don't mind, could you come here for a moment? I need some better gear before we try to do one of those again. Just incredible. No monster is a match for you, eh, Link? Come to think of it, Link, I was told that you wield a special sword, one more magnificent than all the others. I don't mean to be rude, but your weapon doesn't seem all that different from ours. The one I heard about reveals its true power when wielded by someone worthy. Could it be? Ah, well. I'll be the first to admit when there's a gap in my knowledge. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I nearly forgot something very important. Silver rupees. Rupages. We love rupages. It's part of the bounty given to the monster control crew, so please don't hesitate to accept it. We plan to head for southeast after this, Fort Hateno in Necluda. I hope I get the chance to fight beside you again. May you fight with the goddess Hylia's divine protection, brave swordsman. We've gone and done it. This smoothie's so damn good. Dino Nuggies is a part of this nutritional breakfast. They're great! Now, we probably could be building things to help us move around, but I just don't want to. Actually, if I'm being honest, I tend to use the ability to build pretty infrequently as like a... It has a little bit more to do with a... I find that it's more of an ability that is more of a tool rather than a thing that I want to do regularly. Well, looks like we got a blood moon. Who's after Sarge's Lucky Charms?
Witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. Just as they did in a war long past. The world is threatened once again.
Well, that was rude. Let's just put all the monsters back. Isn't Lucky Charms the Frosted Flakes? I mean, it's all kind of the same. Well, I mean, it's not the same cereals, obviously, but we're just kind of tossing in a myriad of different cereals. It's just part of the banter. It's all just part of the banter. But honestly, I could go for a bowl of either one. This MKO's after his Lucky Charms. Oh boy. The taste you can see, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, you're a charming individual. Oh, well, thank you. I suppose there is a reason why everybody keeps showing up. I thought maybe it was just the hair. Oh, shit.
That's what she said.
We've been asked to do a guitar break. Well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed playing guitar as much as I did. Zelda got rigged. It got taken for a ride for sure. I feel a little bad, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you know, I think some people just kind of really wanted some music, so, you know, it's whatever. Sounds good, though, man. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the extended guitar session. I know I had fun with it. But I think we got to call it quits here because it's time for me to get some dinner. So, even though I didn't make a whole ton of progress on this tonight, we did get some progress in some Tears of the Kingdom tonight, so that was super fun. We will pick this back up again next Tuesday for sure, and really get into doing some more of this. Some more of these shrines, and hopefully get into the story a little bit further would be the most ideal. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for playing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for, putting up with my cruddy guitar playing. I don't know why I keep asking for it, but there it is, in case anybody wants to listen. Clip is already going to be a contender for 24 clip of the year. Clip of the year, let's go. So in case anybody was listening that didn't know, yeah, I am part of a music project. It is just me and one other guy. We call ourselves Ebsind. And if you follow the YouTube channel link that I just posted there with the exclamation Ebsind, that will take you directly to our page where we've got all of our current music uploaded. We're also in the process right now of re-recording everything and trying to get a proper debut album out, I suppose you could call it. And just try to get all of our sound completely unified, since it's pretty much a portfolio of everything I've done in the last handful of years. Already following you and loving it. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. And of course, Scorns, thank you so much for posting the link to the Discord server. If you guys are all not already in there, want to be able to hang out with us as we, go through our week, be able to talk about more music, more memes, share pictures, talk about food, talk video games. We pretty much do everything that we do on stream. We do it in the Discord server as well. So. I hope that you guys will join us on the Discord server, because that's really a good place for us to stay together as a community between the streams. We'll be back to Tears of the Kingdom in 1 week on Tuesday next weekend, and this Friday we will be back for Knights of the Old Republic. So we'll be right back to that. You remember the horror movie The Ring? Who could forget that? Toots Day. Thank you guys so much for some is better than none. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. So, found the book trilogy it's based on at Barnes and Noble. Is that right? Oh, and welcome in, Metal King. Sorry, you're the same color as you come in the same color as Pat's fan did. So I almost missed you there for a second. Well, you just missed us. We were just wrapping up, and I was thinking I was likely to give a raid here. So sorry that you just missed it. We also just missed all the guitar playing. So, but in any case, appreciate all of you guys for just for hanging out, playing the game with me, listening to the music, all that fun stuff. We're gonna give a raid to my friend Halo K, who I went to high school with, and we'll go give her some love. She's actually also playing Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't know that until I just barely checked. I was like, oh, hey, wait a minute. She's live. Oh, wait a minute. No, she's not just live. She's also playing Tears of the Kingdom. So if you're wanting to play some Tears of the Kingdom or watch some Tears of the Kingdom, let's go and check out Halo K. She's a pretty fun individual to hang out with. So, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on Friday. You guys know the drill. Stay safe and awesome until next time. And stay warm, especially because it's cold at the moment. I didn't mean to give shout out. I meant to give a raid. I got all in the habit of doing shout outs earlier. And what we actually need is raid to Halo K. But I mean, yeah, if you just want to follow her and then come back around her later, that's also just fine. So, alrighty, guys. It's been real. It's been real awesome. Look forward to playing some games and some guitar for you guys in the future. I'm going to try and have more content available guitar-wise here in the upcoming future, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys. See you in the next stream. See you on Friday.